Hello there. It's 11:11. And it's 11:11 and we are in a Mercury hour, which is a good time to be communicating. How y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. I love Thursday. I love Thursday because it's a Jupiter day. I was born on a Thursday. Jupiter is the day of luck and blessings and expansion. Jupiter is the planet of luck and blessings and expansion. And Jupiter is currently in Aquarius at the 22nd degree. Jupiter is still at the 22nd degree and hasn't moved yet from where it was when it stationed direct from its retrograde that ended last week on the 18th. So it's so interesting how these planets will just move into a station and be there for a week, days before they actually start moving. And when they're sitting in those spaces at those degrees, when they're sitting there like that, it's an opportunity for us to really embody those energies in a deeper way. So, Jupiter at the 22nd degree of Aquarius is the energy of our dreams. And Aquarius is who we're becoming. It's the mind of God, it's the uniqueness that is within you. And the thing to understand about that is that there is something that you are here to fulfill that nobody else can do. And I always like to say to people, like, I am waiting on you to do the thing that you can only do, because then it's going to help me do the thing that I can only do. And it's really important for us to deeply value ourselves, to deeply understand the significance of our own energy and how important we are. But we've been conditioned in a culture that has us thinking ourselves there's so much scarcity and lack and limitations. And so we don't think high enough of who we really are. We actually don't deeply understand our value, because if we did, we would not assume the mindsets of the collective. We wouldn't do what everybody else is doing. We wouldn't think the way everybody else thinks. We wouldn't conform, is what I'm trying to say. And Jupiter in Aquarius is asking us to be absolutely true to our unique ways of being, thinking, and feeling. The moon today is in the last quarter phase in Leo, and the last quarter phase in Leo, first of all, is starting a new moon cycle. But second of all, it's asking us to, like, what's your, Leo is your creative self-expression, right? And Jupiter in Aquarius is in opposition to this moon in Leo. And so with the last quarter phase, it means that you're going to have to, it's a fork in a road kind of energy. The last quarter phase is, it's saying, what will you do? Will you take this path or will you take this path? It literally is, it's asking you to step up. It's asking you to leave behind a way of being that you have been, a way that you've been being, to leave that behind. Who says, hey, Danielle? I'm not Danielle. I'm Monique. And whichever is fine. But to leave a certain way of being behind. So we're at this Leo moon and the last quarter phase, and it's in opposition to Jupiter in Aquarius. And so it's, where are you... where have you been not been being where have you been denying your true self, your authentic self? Where have you been missing or skipping or suppressing your own true nature, because in order to fit in order to conform, in order to belong? This is the time, at this, with the Leo moon and Jupiter in Aquarius, it's time for us to take a step in a new direction of becoming more true to our authenticity. And with the sun in Scorpio, the sun in Scorpio is, like I said, it's your power. How do you share power? So oftentimes we might, or maybe we have in the past, give our power and our energy away because, we just don't think like, it's okay, I'll do it this time, right? It's like, but it's important for us to realize that being true to ourselves gives the universe a signal that we are ready to do the job that only we can do. And the more we compromise and give people what they want just because of we can, or it's easy, or it's not that big of a deal, the more we do that, we actually lose our life force. I'm telling you, this is so hard. One of the things that I've been working with this week, I've been having a number of clients, for whatever reason, who've been missing their scheduled time with me. Like, I'm there, I prepare, I get everything ready, I get there, and then no one shows up, right? And I'm like, and they've already paid. That's the thing, they've already paid. And I've done the work. And my tendency would be to go, okay, well, we can schedule another time and we can do it at this time. But what I realize is that slot was paid for. My energy was there. And so if I then give them another time, then I'm using energy that hasn't been paid for because I prepared. And so in the past, I would do it because it's like, oh, I'll do this. But what Spirit is showing me is when I do that, I literally am giving my life force energy away at no value. And so it's important for us to really get clear about if it's beneficial to us to do what other people need us to do, and what are we losing when we do that? What are we losing from ourselves when we give people what they need and it's not really good for us? It's such a fascinating thing to take on. And so with the end of Mercury in retrograde, it's, Jupiter today is in a trine or sextile with Venus, and Venus is in Sagittarius, and Venus in Sagittarius is about the truth, right? Sagittarius is about truth. Venus is your emotions and your feelings. You have to feel it. You have to feel this thing, right? We are not in we're living at a time where you can't necessarily trust what you see. You can't, like the external reality is collapsing. So the truth is something that you have to feel deeply inside of yourself. And you have to be loyal. You have to be loyal to the truth that is within you. And as you do that, because we have Chiron and Aries, you will heal your own identity when you are true to yourself. Let me tell you, this is not easy work. It's totally not. It's really difficult because what we're doing is we're taking our power back in ways that we didn't even realize we were giving our power away. I'm watching myself, like I have relationships where I'm just in the relationship because, people are nice and kind, but do I really want to be connected? Like, is there really a value for me in the relationship? Is it really serving me to be in relationship with this person or these people? What's the value of it? What am I getting? What am I giving? And it's important for us to understand the value exchange because it's your life force energy. It's your fucking life force energy. And if your life force energy isn't being used in service to your dharma, in service to why your soul brought you here, then you are creating death. I don't care how nice people are. You have to really understand the value exchange. So Jupiter in a trine with Venus is asking us to really be true to our feelings and to feel like because Jupiter governs Sagittarius and Venus is in Sagittarius. And so all of that is truth, truth, truth. Jupiter in Aquarius, truth, authenticity, truth. Is it real? Does it feel right? Does it feel good? Does it feel pleasurable? Or are you overextending yourself? Are you giving when you don't really have anything to give? Are you doing things for someone when you should be resting? Are you giving energy away that you shouldn't be giving? You should be holding for you. Truth, truth, truth. The moon at the last quarter phase in Leo is your creative self-expression. So why do you want to be true to yourself? Why do you want to, be in alignment with your authentic self so that you can harness your authentic self-expression? Because if you've given everything away, then you don't have anything for your authentic self-expression, which is nobody else can bring that but you. Nobody else can harness and access your authentic self-expression but you. And when you don't deliver your authentic self-expression, we all suffer. Do you get it? When you aren't true to yourself and you've given everything away to everybody else, to people please, and everybody else suffers because you don't have the fuel, the energy, the mind power to be what you're here to be so that we can all advance, so that we can all make progress. Felt that this morning, did tell someone to go to hell. You named it in the reading. Awesome. All right. I don't have much else to say. This has been my meditation. Absolutely. All right, you all. Today's the day with the moon at the last quarter degree. It's time for you to be thinking about, we're going to have a full moon. We're going to have a new moon in Scorpio. And so Leo is fixed fire. And that is about creativity. What are you bringing from within you? What is your creative imprint? What is it that you can do that nobody else can do? We're relying on that. We need that. So fixed fire, we're going to have a new moon in fixed Scorpio energy, right? Your desires, your pleasure. What is it that you bring, right? So you want to start thinking about this energy because we're going to run a whole moon cycle on it starting today. All right, you all. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Karen Perez had a request to join. Karen, tell me, or if you're here, what is it you want to talk about? Because if you guys want to come and talk, I'm happy to do that, but I need to know what you want to talk about. Otherwise, if I don't know, then I have to get in here and have to be processing stuff on the spot. And sometimes I feel like people come in and I might need to do work that I don't want to do. So if you tell me what it is you want to talk about, then I can know and I can say yes or no to that. All right, so that's for next time. Peace and blessings, everyone. Have a beautiful day.